know when you're ready to bat. All right, Coach, you can start us off.
Yeah, it's a very tough loss. Really disappointing for our kids. I thought they fought their hearts out. We made too many mistakes to win. Credit California, they made the plays, but just too much inconsistency, not getting off the field on third downs and not making the plays we need to win the game. But proud of the way our kids are fighting, and I think we got some young kids that are battling and getting better, and we'll continue to move forward.
Matt, just to start, your thoughts on those final 2 plays down at the goal line and how you thought it was going.
Yeah, I thought at the very least they're supposed to review every single play. At the very least, I thought it should have been buzzed and been reviewed, but it's 4th down, so you can't wait. You got to get the next play called. And but I did think at the very least it could have been buzzed and looked at, but we didn't have a timeout and couldn't spike it. So the our only option was to do the quarterback sneak and get the ball off.
Matt, just your thoughts on John Rice Plumlee at the end of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a credit. We had talked with him several times about being prepared for his opportunity. His opportunity came and he made the best of it. Again, made the play with his legs and 7 for 7 on the last drive. I thought he ignited the sideline and the stadium. So I was very pleased with him, and credit to him for staying ready and for Coach Rodriguez for having him ready.
You can state it.
Matt, given John Rice's performance today, what's the status of your quarterback situation?
Yeah, well, again, we got to look at Matt. I think he's got some ribs. I don't know what the situation is, but we're going to have to evaluate Matt. But obviously, John Rice playing that well gives you some confidence. If Matt's not 100%, then he can go in there and perform.
Question?
It was another kind of rough game for the secondary. Were you able to see anything in game that Cal was doing that maybe surprised Joe?
No, I think the biggest thing to me was third down. Getting off the field on third down, that was the story of the game for the defense. We could have done a better job maybe getting pressure with the front four, but I just thought getting off the field on third down, and then just too much inconsistency to be the top 25 team. And give those guys credit, they are a good team. But just disappointed in the inconsistency that starts with me, and we got to go get it fixed.
Matt, if Matt Corral is healthy, do you anticipate giving Plumlee a look with the ones?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you look at it, but there's a lot that goes into that. How healthy is Matt? Can he run the ball with with ribs or a delicate situation? So I think we got to get in tomorrow and evaluate Matt, see where he's at for sure.
Questions? All right, anything else down here? Okay, we'll take questions up top.
Coach, could you just bring us through the decision to kick with about 9-10 minutes to go there?
Yeah, it was a tough decision for sure. I felt like we were going to get 2 more possessions. If it would have been 4th and 4, 4th and 3, I definitely would have gone for it. I'd gone for it 4th down already. But 4th and 13, with where the clock was, I felt like we would get 2 more possessions. And again, if we make that quarterback sneak is to win the game, and you don't have to get 2. So I just, at 4th and 13, I felt like 2 more possessions. That was a more high percentage play.
Coach, another kind of tough game back here. Another kind of tough game for the run game. Can you talk a little bit just about game time and throughout the game, changes that were made?
Yeah, just 38 rushes for 177 yards. Pretty good. They were doing some stuff to take away the running back. That's why you saw our quarterbacks pulling it. That's kind of how it's set up. But again, the most disappointing is a 3rd and 1 there in the 3rd quarter, and then not getting the quarterback sneak in. So I think that was the big thing to me, was not necessarily the production from the run game, but the critical plays on 3rd and 1 and getting the quarterback sneak in.
Coach, has your secondary this year been challenged the way it was today?
Yeah, I think last week they did, and they got challenged again this week. So, again, we'll have to look at some things, see what's going on. I think getting pressure with the front four, make them, speed the timing up a little bit, and then maybe, just playing a little bit tighter coverage and making the plays. We're right there, had a couple of PIs. We could have got off the field.
Matt looked very in rhythm early in the passing game, 11 out of 14, then he missed 8 of his next 9. Were they doing something different, or what took
No,
them out?
they weren't doing anything different. It's just, again, it's just a matter of execution, and I think the little things, we definitely left some points on the board, and, 86 plays, 525 yards, and don't have the points to show for it. And against a good defense like that, you gotta take advantage of every opportunity.
Matt, did you get an explanation from the officials or anyone as to why the second to last play was reviewed? Do you anticipate getting one?
No, all I was told is, the ball was snapped, so we couldn't look at it. And I thought that it was supposed to be looked at, and thought it would be buzzed, especially something that close, and definitely not on the 1 yard line.
Go ahead.
Coach, just talk about, what you just told your team, after this one, of course, heartbreaking loss going into 2-2, going into
I mean, we're disappointed. We expected to win that game, and there are a lot of hurt kids in that locker room. And, it was a tremendous opportunity for this program, and we didn't get it done. So we got to come back to work and go get better next week, and we will. The young guys stepping up and getting better, the older guys sticking together and moving forward and going to be better next week than we were this week.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thank you.